Hey guys, Mr. Breezy here. I'm bringing back with some gameplay for some No Man's Sky. I've been thinking about playing this game for a little bit. I did upload some videos for it, but the video quality, the audio quality was pretty bad. So this is pretty much gonna be kind of like a let's play, but also kind of like how to or explanation of some things. When you first start out, the first thing you probably should worry about getting is fairy dust to repair your scanner, so you can see where things are. The more important materials in the game, like sodium, dihydrazine, and well, I'm trying to remember all the little ones. There's a bunch of them. I'm currently grabbing the wrong thing. Where I spawned at, there's actually a bunch of carbon, which is actually extremely helpful. I'm kind of glad I spawned next to carbon, but I kind of need some ferrite dust. I can't find any, which is kind of weird. Use carbon to recharge your mining beam, so I'd recommend collecting that too. Honestly, just collect everything you see. Anything you can collect it. The main things you really need at the very beginning, because like the tutorial wise, is probably ferrite dust, and then sodium, obviously, to recharge your shield, which is a little shield thing that has like a thing over it, depending on what planet you're on. It might be a cold, might have like snowflakes on it, or it might have like the toxic symbol on it, which is what mine has, because the planet has a toxic atmosphere. Or for freezing temperatures, it would have snowflakes instead. Unfortunately for me, though, this planet, for some reason, I can't find any ferrite dust. Oh, here we go. Just simply get pretty much material just from mining whatever you see. Alright, so now we can repair it. And you're probably wondering, how do you repair stuff? Okay, so you press... I don't know what it is on the PC or the remote. You press the back button. The left. I don't know what it is on PC, but it's back. And I guess on... Or select, or whatever you want to call it. And you open up your inventory. And you just, like, go through all your, like, sections. There's different ones. You have the starship. Can't really do anything to this yet, because we haven't got it repaired, and we haven't even got near it yet. And then we got your exosuit, which is where you can build a few things. Worry about that in a second. Okay, so we gotta repair the scanner first. Click on the scanner, and then it just repairs it. Now, when you press the left analog stick, or whatever it is on the PC, it'll show you where stuff is, like I said. So we got sodium, dihydrazine, oxygen, more sodium. I need sodium to keep your protection up. Otherwise, you'll end up dying from the environment, which we don't want that. You won't die right away because like you got your health, your life support, which is the bottom one below your resistance, or whatever you might want to call it, depending on what type of games you be playing. Call it your shield. You can call it your resistance. I'm trying to find the sodium. There's some right there. That's not what I'm looking for though. Oh, it's right there. Alright, cool. Might end up dying, man. It's literally the tutorial. I'm trying to teach y'all to play it. I'm gonna die. This is what we call this is not how you teach people stuff. Let me grab this one over here too. Alright, some over here. Let me grab this. There's two ways you can repair your thing. But let me grab some more before I die. Grab some over here. I'll show you the two ways. There's two ways, right? There's two ways. I don't know what it is on PC. I'm sorry. I haven't played this game on PC. I have no clue. I ain't played on PlayStation either, so I really can't say. I'm assuming it's the same buttons. But anyways, or it's different buttons, but pretty much in the same area. But anyways, you press select again, you go back into your inventory. And you go over to hazard protection. And you just click on it. And then you click this, and then you put it on there, and that's how you can recharge it. The other way is that you press up on a D-pad or whatever. Not up on a D-pad. That's how you build stuff. Wrong thing. You press down on a D-pad, and then you go over to. That's like on this or something like that. Then you just go over to recharge equipment, and then you just go up, and you charge your hazard protection, and then boom, you just gotta press up. Just the easier way to do it. If you want to do it a complicated way, you can. You usually go into your inventory. Same thing. You just grab this and put that on there. But, yeah. Okay, so now the game should want... Alright. now it's gonna want us to go to our spaceship. Which on the way there, I'd recommend grabbing things. Gotta wait for it to. My scanner kind of died on me, so now I gotta wait for it to recharge. Where's it at? Crazy. Really pops up. I guess I'm blind. Oh, there it is. Anyways, like I said, you should probably be collecting stuff while you're out and about. Especially all this carbon. Use this to repair. I mean, not repair, to recharge your mining beam. And then you need sodium to recharge your hazard protection. You can get other materials from these, but you gotta have the scanner, which we don't have that right now. Really, if you want a fast track, I don't know if you can build it right now. Can you build it right now? Not 100% sure. Oh, you can. Okay, cool. So you can build this right now. So you probably want to get the analysis visor right after you finish repairing your getting ferrite dust to repair your scanner. But the next thing you probably should try to go ahead and just grab is this, because then you can get more materials from things. And you build that by going into your inventory, your exosuit. You can also build stuff in your starship. You could actually be inside your starship. So you go into your exosuit, you click on any of these empty slots. Not this up here though, because this is where you like put your things like hazard protection, jetpack, and life support. You build like more technologies and equipment in here. But you go down here, press A, and you build the carbon nanotubes, which is what you need to build this. Then you install it, and now you can scan stuff by pressing LT or whatever it is on the PC. Scan this, and instead of it just giving us carbon, now it gives us condensed carbon. And that's why you would want to build that next after you finish repairing your scanner, because then you can scan stuff, and not everything. Remind you of that. Not everything will give you 2 things. But like this right here, it gives you condensed carbon too. Try to find something that doesn't have 2 things. Where is the thing that doesn't have 2 things? I don't see anything that doesn't have 2 things. That's condensed carbon. Honestly, if I were you, I'd freaking just. Well, you're not gonna have this on your planet, unfortunately. Every planet's different. Whenever you spawn in, you're probably gonna spawn on an ice planet or a planet like mine. So you're not gonna spawn next to this stuff, unfortunately. You're so lucky to. Okay, so like so. You can repair your mining beam the same way you can repair your hazard protection. You can click down on the D-pad and then go up to mining laser and then do this, or you can go into your inventory, go over to your exosuit. Not exosuit, multi-tool, wrong thing, sorry. Go over to your mining beam, press A or whatever it is on the PC, and then you can use your carbon or condensed carbon. Condensed carbon uses less to repair it. But yeah. And as I said before, I'd recommend collecting as much stuff as you possibly like on the way there. Luckily for me though, I got these. Also, whenever you scan stuff, I didn't say this, but you get nanites too. So I got like 500. You're probably like, what are those for? You use those to buy things, like a bunch of things. I'll show you later on after we get off the planet. And into the next, well not the next area, but you like lift off the planet and you come back onto the planet. It's kind of far, man. 600 meters, dang. It's never been that far before. There are, in fact, storms on the planet, just so you know. Every planet has its own different type of storm. This one's like a toxic planet, so I'm assuming it's going to have like a toxic storm, whatever you want to call it. It's just, it got different names. But, the storm itself will cause more damage to your hazard protection. So instead of it just being like 1 down at a time, it'll be like 3. Like, you see the arrows pointing the other way. To the left, it'd be like 2 arrows or 3 arrows pointed that way, and it'll start going down really quick. At that point, I'd recommend getting like a lot. Like if you don't know where to hide, you can hide inside a cave and it'll be like it is now, where it's not going down as quickly. But if need be, if you can find a cave, then it won't go down. It won't go down too much, and you can just wait it out. But if you can't, I would recommend just like going around and collecting sodium on your way to wherever you're trying to go to. Well, on your way to your ship, I guess. If you're like starting out like this, like beginning. Then you just collect sodium on the way there. keep using it, and hope you don't die. I'm just gonna collect this. 20% sure you can use that for seeds. I mean, not seeds, you can use that for animal food. All the animals you see like around, you can actually feed them, and you can like ride them. It's pretty cool. Maybe not all of them, I take that back. I'm not sure if all of them are rideable, but I know you can make seeds for them. Make like food pellets. I don't know if you make it with the wheat that I just picked up, but you make food pellets, and then you can use that to, see, look, that's what I'm talking about. I keep getting sidetracked, I'm sorry. Anyways, let me continue saying what I was saying. You can use them to give to an animal, and then you can ride the animal. Anyways, like I was saying, some things don't give you 2 resources. Some of them only give you like one individual resource. Some after you scan them, they give you 2, but not all of them. The only way you would know that really is if like, let's see if I find it. There's a way to know if it'll give you 2. See, look, it says analysis. That means it'll give you 2. It has a little question marks on the bottom of it. You haven't identified it yet. It'll give you 2. Let's see what this one will give us. It'll give us ferrite dust and dihydrogen. Pretty good. Not everything will give you the same resource either, as you can tell. But yeah. You kind of do need the hydrogen, so I recommend collecting a bunch of that as well as ferrite dust. But as I said though, when you first start out, just collect everything, because if you don't, you're gonna regret it later. And as you can tell, your mining layer does in fact go up. Kind of like a minigun in like a Call of Duty game or something like that, where it'll overheat. Yeah, I should just say it'll overheat instead of trying to confuse you like that. But yeah, it'll overheat over time, so just be careful about that. I don't know, man. Too crazy. Okay, next up, see if we can get over to the spaceship so we can get off this planet. If you get to your spaceship, a thing's gonna pop up. It's gonna say repair the spaceship. That's all I'm saying. We crashed because we can't drive. We were influenced by no good means. Anyways, let's see if we can get here. I keep collecting stuff because I really need this carbon. You can also upgrade your tools. I don't know if I said that yet, but we'll worry about that later because it's more or less a later thing, not right now thing. And now we go up to these, and we click this and click what's up. It's gonna say some crazy stuff. Analysis, fresh iteration generated. Anomaly containment prepared. Traveler anomaly detected. Anomaly is compliant. Position lock system integrate scan initialize. Alright. Now we go to our spaceship. Atlas connection intermediate. Launch thrusters offline. Pulse engine offline. I find myself alone in a strange world, unequipped and in danger. I have no memory of how I got here, no sense of before. But the ship at least seems to recognize me. The controls react to my touch, or at least to that of my exosuit. I am not dead yet, and the ship is a lifeline out to the stars. I connected the exosuit. I just want to see exosuit. Just want to see what it did, because I've never actually done that. But now it's going to tell us to repair the pulse engine. So what you're supposed to do is get out of the ship and look for more ferrite dust. But if you're smart, on the way here you got to collect this some. So now all you got to do is go over to your starship, and you would repair this. And you need metal plating. To make metal plating for that, you need, what was it? You need ferrite dust. Like I said, if you're smart, you'd collected it. I did not collect any because I couldn't find much of it. Which kind of sucks. I'll collect some oxygen. Since it's here. Get some ferrite dust now. There we go. Some rocks. This'll work. Made about, I think, 50. Yeah. I'm gonna collect as much as possible though. That's why I say on the way here you should collect everything. Fortunately for me, though, most of the stuff around me is carbon, so not the worst thing to have around you, but still. Okay, make the metal plating. Then you just click this. Boom, repaired. Then the next thing is you would repair the launch thruster, which you need pure ferrite, and the hydrogen jelly, which we don't worry about that right now. Worry about the pulse engine first, because that's like the first quest it gives us. Anyways, it's gonna be like get back on the ship after repairing that one part, getting a metal plating for it, repair it. Pulse engine requires hermetic seal. Recommendation: iteration comparison reveals hermetic seal nearby. Salvage planetary chart from distress beacon cache. So pretty much, we can't make a hermetic shield right now. So, the ship's like, get out of the ship, go over to this thing, collect the planetary chart. It's pretty much like a waypoint type beat, which I don't actually understand how that works yet, but I'll explain it later when I figure it out, I guess. Anyways, you'd press X and like scans the entire area, and it shows you where a hermetic shield is, which is actually not too far from me this one time. Usually it's on the other side of the freaking planet. So we get to go into an adventure. Actually, on the way here I probably could have grabbed it, because there's really just where I spawned. Means I gotta walk all the way over there. Tough life. It's a tough some life for us. So I would recommend grabbing stuff. Also scan everything too. I didn't mention that. I'd recommend scanning a bunch of stuff. Because it gives you nanites, but you need that to buy stuff, so it's good. It's just good to, you know, scan stuff. Everything you don't have scanned already. Some things you get a bunch of points for. Later on you can actually get a what's it called? You get modules. The modules where you use to upgrade your equipment. But you get modules and you can equip some that'll actually make it whenever you scan stuff. See, like scan stuff, and I'll give you more nanites for wherever you scan that you haven't scanned already. But like that storm thing that just popped up, that's what I was talking about. The some planets have storms. Well, the one that you spawn in on at least has a storm. Not every planet has storms like that. Some planets are actually pretty nice. Some planets, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure some planets just storm 24/7. So, have fun with that, I guess. If you even find a planet like that. Oh, there's a thing right here. You see things like this, collect stuff from them. You might need it later on. You can also sell this. So, why wouldn't you? Free money, man. Free money. Free money. This is what I was talking about the storm. And it's bullshit. See, look, because I was big brain. Oh, wrong thing. Because I was big brain, all I gotta do now is just... I don't have that much. Actually, don't do what I did. Don't not collect sodium. I didn't collect any because I was like, you know what? I don't need it. I made a mistake. I'm gonna try to run to the thing. I end up dying. Run! I need the sodium. This is what I meant by it will do so much damage to your fucking hazard protection. So much damage to hazard protection. It's ridiculous. On the way there, I'm collecting it. And hopefully, I don't die. Because that would not be a great... Such a great, thing. Tutorial. / let's play. It's dying. Run! I'll get there one day. Breezy. The breezy dash. We can get here. We can do it. It's always really far away though when I respawn, and this shit's really annoying. Okay, we made it. Like I said, I kind of missed the part out that when some buildings like this, where you can actually walk into, you can actually, you know, it'll give you some protection too, just like the caves, if you can find any. If you're lucky enough to find one before the storm kills you. If not, you can still, you know, just get a bunch of sodium. You'll be chilling. Visor damage, because can't find ship. Recover supplies. The log finishes and the machine whirs to life, spitting out supplies. I have the hermetic seal I need to repair my ship. Whoever it was that led me here, whoever left this message, perhaps they found themselves in the same situation as I do now. Doo-doo-doo! Sometimes they'll have things here that you can interact with. This one lets me interact and learn a word. Sometimes it'll be like actual materials it'll give you. Research specimen, take that. If you get it. Shit crazy. Anyways, this is where I will probably, yeah, it's 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video here, and then the next video will be heading back to the ship. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and if you did, like and subscribe. And I would say share, but I doubt the video was that good. I'm trying to do a let's play that's also a tutorial. I'm trying to explain as many things as I possibly can. If you don't understand something, let me know. I will get back to you in the comments. But, yeah. Because I will look it up and figure it out for you. I got you. Anyways, until next time, people. Deuces.